shotgun. It's May. That one incomplete. Humphrey outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. From out of the gun, here's May. That one is brought in by Terry McLaurin. And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
That's good.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Toss, right side, that's Harvey. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Throwing right, that's Johnston. And mark him down up beyond the 30. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Miami.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Here's May. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
At the 38-yard line.
To throw now, May. Rush to his left. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Anytime the quarterback has the ability to extend the play with his legs, it just puts so much pressure on the defense. Here you are thinking you have all the routes manned up, there's nowhere to go with the ball, and next thing you know, he breaks the pocket, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at, and that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling. 3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have a Dolphins 1st down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Work in the middle, that's Harvey. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. On second down, it's May. Rolling right. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Now Miami going to use the second of their timeouts. And the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is third and long. To throw is May. That one taken in right side by Leggett. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Jason Sanders on to try the field goal. Officially a 29-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. Off the bootleg. Here's May. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 5. Throwing now is May. Well, he swung out wide to Spears. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Seahawks first down. They'll run. Here's Benson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a first down. On the toss, they go with Benson. There he goes, inside the 30. And he will get into the end zone. Trey Benson, touchdown Seahawks.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone first time today. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. 2nd and 10. Throwing is May. Moving outside the pocket. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The name of the game in the league is to score points. And there's a lot of different ways to do it. You can run it, you can throw it, you can do it in big chunks, you can do it in sustained drives. There's a lot of ways.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
This one is complete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Wow, just like that, things change dramatically. It's 1st and goal. Here's a run. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal?
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal.
All right, here we go.
They'll go play action with May. Headed left, buying time. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. And now 3rd and goal coming up.
All right, here we go. Sit up.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction. Steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And you're one of the go-to guys on your team. I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
He's got his tight end. It's Kelsey. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Short pass goes a long way. It works to the tune of 25 yards. On play action, here's May. Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. First and 10 now from the 36. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's going to be incomplete. covered very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Olave is the motion man. Throwing on second down. May. And he's going to be taken down on a sack on what likely will wrap up play in this third quarter.
14 on the play. It's third down.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. This is Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. May gonna look to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And this one will not be returned. Not the best of kicks, as it's going to wind up being touchdown.
Here goes throw.
To throw on first down is May. Yep, the man is Johnston. He's got it. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
Finding room to the 20. And he's in! R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Dolphins. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
The score, Dolphins 10, Seahawks 6. Michael Dixon.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Here goes throw.
One of the tight ends in motion right. First play of the drive, and here's Benson. And you'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. I mean, whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Brings up third down.
They'll keep it on the ground. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Here we go. This is fourth down. They'll go. Here's May. Now he'll work his way out right. He'll work this out wide to Benson.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
Here's Harvey. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up second and 2. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. They'll drop to throw. forced out left. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short game, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now May, forced out wide. He runs with it. And on that first and goal, he is down inside the 10-yard line.
Initially, they do a really nice job of bringing pressure, but what you can't do anytime you're playing an athletic quarterback like this, Mike, is you can't let him escape the pocket. You got to keep him on his spot. Seemed like everybody was...
And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Quentin Johnston, touchdown Miami.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
And now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. He'll drop to throw. Moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for two is unsuccessful.
Dixon set to kick off.
This fielded at about the 9. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. This is first and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
40-yard line.
From out of the gun, here's May. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. Big play in the game right here. It's third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Back deep for Olave. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They're going. It's May. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he will have the Seahawks first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. Throw again is May. A ball deep for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. May to throw again. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't. And now third down comes up. May to the air once more. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Dolphins force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Go, 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 shorty. It's your birthday. We gon' party like it's your birthday. We gon' sip like it's your birthday. And you know we don't give cause that's your birthday. You'll find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. You need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the make it. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. You can find me in the club, full of mama, I got what you need. You need to fill up. I'm in the habit, I ain't in the making. So come give me a hug, get in the getting. When I pull up out front, you see the Benz on dub. When I roll 20 deep, so it's drama in the club. Now that I roll with Dre, everybody show me love. When you sell like them and them, you get plenty of groupie love. Look, homie, ain't nothing changed. Roll down, G's up, I see exhibit.
From the host to Super Bowl 50 back in February of 2016, there's a look at the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Alongside my broadcast partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and as we look at this matchup, every time there's something different to focus on. So I'll just ask you, what do you see here in this one?
Well, Rembrandt, you've given me a pretty blank canvas to focus on, haven't you?
Yeah.
Where do you think I'm going to go with this?
Oh, secondary?
You know me well, right? In a game like this, it's always about the secondary. Can they handle the passing attack and make a few plays?
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, 49ers. I know a lot of special teams coaches, they just want to keep it away from him because that's what he can do.
And others have egos that their players can't keep up with. And they say, challenge him, kick it to him. The way he runs as fast as he is, I wouldn't challenge him at all. I'd do everything possible to keep it away.
He is just a blur when he gets a full head of steam, and he got a full head of steam there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Oh, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. To the air right away is May. Finds Johnston. Will go down as a gain of 6. And it's second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
to the air, May. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. But just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at 3rd down, and that's another time to try and get the quarterback too.
And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. Williams looking to do it himself. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Ready to go.
To throw, it's Williams. And the catch made by Johnson. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. A 24-yard touchdown. And the Niners are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll make the score 14-0. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. And they go play action with May. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. So they'll get nothing out of that play. a second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing here is May. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
They'll throw with May. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. To throw, it's May. He'll try to pick it up himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down.
3rd and short, and they decided not to run for it, and he's able to escape the pressure, finds a clear throwing lane outside the pocket, gets the completion, and picks up the 1st down.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An excellent run there coming from out wide.
And we used to consider these jet sweeps to be gadget plays or something a little bit unusual, right? But now most teams have some version of this play in their playbook. And I think it's a lot because of the receivers that are being developed nowadays. These guys look like running backs even though they're playing out on the perimeter.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that?
On the give, it's Harvey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's May. Setting up a screen for Harvey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. From the shotgun, it's May. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's now.
They're going on 4th down. May. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Drake May. A 3-yard touchdown run. And his guys are able to make this a close game again. And oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but if the other team doesn't get it, that's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 40. Play action. Now Williams. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. Here's Williams. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. Hands up, forcing the incompletion.
Working out of the gun, Williams. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. To the air, Williams. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Williams looking to do it himself. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 5 yards that time out of the scramble. But now they're looking at a 4th down situation.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big 3rd down play. And he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it. And he doesn't get there, which brings up a big 4th down call.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down. Looking to throw is Williams. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Caleb Williams, 29 yards. And the 49ers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point try now from Dicker. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Looking to throw. May. Throw left side complete. That's Harvey. So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll make it 2nd down. Looking to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Results in a first down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From the shotgun, May with it. That'll be complete to Harvey. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? He'll try to do it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. Picked by the safety, Taylor Mays. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Cameron Dicker to kick off.
So after a very one-sided first half, what will the second half bring as we are back underway on EA Sports? Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. There he goes left side. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they open the lead up now to 25. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves. But we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. They'll look to throw. May looking to run, And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
But that wasn't exactly a work of art, was it?
No, that wasn't a thing of beauty. This is why I don't play in points per reception fantasy leagues.
Is that what they call
the receiver
PPR?
still gets a point there. Yeah. And you went that far back. No bueno.
And I'll tell you what, I wish I had their defense on my fantasy game.
And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Play action. May. Got a man. That's Liggett. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. On play action, May. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
May looking to run. Man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Xavier Leggett, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to 18.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Johnson's got it complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Off the play fake, it's Williams. Now he'll tuck this and run. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. 2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. To throw, it's Williams. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
He'll find Metcalf. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. They'll go. Here's Williams. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. Off the play fake. Here's May. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
He's got room to roam. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Terry McLaurin, 34 yards. And his guys are able to close that gap just a bit. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. May going to try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's loose again. And just shedding it off there. Touchdown, 49ers. Officially, it's an 82-yard kick return. And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Again, Elvin Barton, I get fired up. 2 kickoff returns for touchdowns in the same game. This is fun to watch.
Yeah, we call a lot of games in a lot of different places. Sometimes it seems like we do it simultaneously, but we rarely get to see this. Back now here in Santa Clara, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And partner, they do have some good news though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And they go play action with May. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
The offense on third down tonight, they've had their troubles, just 1 for 6. This is 3rd and 10. Right to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Slings this deep from the corner. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
You ain't never been in skate town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show you and I vibe, take a few, like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a bandana tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where the collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the Pull up the Moreland, bro. What's happening? Oh, man. Southside, oh, damn, homie, come on.
From the zone phone, coming in low. Slow, holiday. 90s foreign, don't be using my 90s on. You were choosing in the parking lot. I was looking keep my number locked. I make it on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop, that's fine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net, but I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. Whip clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Clean your sorry.
Pull up the Moreland, bro. What's happening? Southside, Clayco, you know what's up. Oh, damn, homie, come on. Hit Cat Cade on the Sundays. Say a parking lot prayer, no prayer, no prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax. Shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap. I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I bend, I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get one of them sneaks. We throwing up 4s and 1s and 3s and talking about west side, what's happening? Hey, we just pull up the Moreland, bro. Where you at? Southside, Clayco, throw that.
You ain't never been to skate town. On a national, you know it go down. make the grass and me tomorrow.
Bring it, yeah, bring it, so bring it, bring it, bring it up. It's a reach out, so
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon.
And he's going to be taken down.
What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Happy fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Hey, let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, strike from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club. We've been mobbing all.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got so many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way. Get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your fucking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Get out of my way, out of my way. All my friends coming with all their friends and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot. Right now, don't run your mouth. Let's get it.